Lakers Nation, what is going on? So it's Mr. 81 here back with a new video on my channel. And I'm going to keep this video short. It's not going to be too long. But I have a lot of things to say that are very important because the Lakers just clinched a third seed. And this is the first time we won 50 games in the season since 2019, 2020 in the bubble when we won the championship. So that is very huge. We're the third seed. And we just beat the Houston Rockets, who were short-handed. Pretty much they're missing their key guys in the rotation like Jabari Smith, Jayshawn Tate, Alfred Sengun, Fred VanVleet, Dylan Brooks that I already mentioned, correct me if I'm wrong, and Man Thompson, don't even get me started him. But the Lakers got the job done, and whoever they play, that's who's in front of them. So at least they won because we needed at least one win to be a top 6 seed and win at least 2 out of the, 3 or 4 games to secure a 3 seed. So that's what the Lakers done. After the OKC loss, which the Lakers are up by 1 point when Luka Doncic hit that floater layup, the ref called a technical foul or whatever it was, a tech, and he was ejected. So that was the outcome of the game. We don't know if the Lakers would have actually won the game because we were up by 1 point. I'm pretty sure it was like in the third quarter. But who knows? Maybe the Lakers still lose the game because OKC was just playing so good in that game. And SJ did drop 42 points, but I digress. It just feels good as a diehard Lakers fan that we avoided the play-in tournament because I don't want to play, an extra 1 or 2 games because we've seen last year the Lakers have to go in the stretch, second half of the season, win, 20 out of the last 23 games, and have to play 2 games right. The final game, I believe, was against Northern Pelicans, and then we played a playing game against the Pelicans. So the extra rest is going to be huge for this Lakers team, especially when you got LeBron James, who's in year 22, 40. Tonight, he did get hurt in the third quarter, or it looked like he was injured. His groin, hopefully it's just sore, nothing too crazy, but he did finish the game with 14 points in 22 minutes, sitting out the final 19 minutes of the Los Angeles Lakers 6 win in 8 games because he's dealing with the groin injury. And also, shout out to Luka Doncic. He did his thing. We already know what he could do. He's capable of. He's a bucket. He had 39 points. Didn't play in the fourth quarter, which really didn't need him to because the Lakers were in control of this game and the tempo. But he had 8 rebounds, 7 assists, shot very efficient from the field, 13 out of 19, 5-9 from the three-point line, 31 minutes. But Austin Reeves had 23 points. Dorian Finney-Smith has been a key contributor for this team, a role player. And I feel like he's one of those guys that can just be a sniper and can be huge in a playoff series, right? 18 points, 3 steals, shot 6 3-pointers made. Gabe Vincent, he's been struggling the past 2 games, but he's been huge for the Lakers. I mean, that OKC game, he was red hot. And then the games against these other teams. But tonight, 21 minutes, 0 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. So at times he could be very inconsistent. Don't even forget to mention Cam Whitmore for the Houston Rockets. I forgot they had him, but he had 34 points. So it might have been 31 points, but pretty much he was their leading scorer. They had Jeff Green. He was a starter. And the rookie, Reed Shepherd, correct me if I'm wrong. So the Lakers, they can rest their players. They got the job finished because that was a concern after the Lakers lost to OKC is that if they lose to Dallas, then the Lakers have no choice to win 2 straight games, let's say against Houston and Portland. So the Lakers got the job done against Dallas and also Houston tonight. So I would say the Lakers have, 7 days off, a week off before we do have our matchup in the first round. So it might even be the Golden State Warriors because they're the 6th seed. The record is 48-33, while the Minnesota Timberwolves are the 7th seed, but they have the same record, 48-33. So the Lakers can play one of those teams in the first round because we're the 3rd seed and we would play the 6th seed team. So hopefully the Golden State Warriors do win because I really don't care who we play in the first round, but I feel like the best matchup for us is the Golden State Warriors because of the size they really don't have other than having Kevin Looney, Quinton Post, he's a rookie. But they also have Trace Jackson Davis. And let's be honest, they've been playing Draymond Green, especially at the small ball 5. So you already know how this team is and built. They like to go small, and that's what they've been doing for years. So not really worried about the Golden State Warriors. I feel like the matchup, I feel like the Lakers can beat them at least maybe 5, 6 games. I don't think it could go to 7, but let's just be honest. when Stephen Curry is basically, carrying this team, they have to stay afloat because if not, he has a bad game the other day, having 3 points, then the Warriors are just not very good, right? You got Jimmy Butler around the trade deadline. I know, was it yesterday or tonight? The Warriors did play, but Jimmy Butler did drop 24 points. Brandon Pods, that game against the Lakers, he went off. But I do digress. I wouldn't mind playing the Minnesota Timberwolves, but in the first round, I think it's going to be very difficult because the Lakers really lack that size in the paint and really got Jackson Hayes. Now that we did trade Anthony Davis in the Luka Doncic trade, so they got Rudy Gobert, they got Julius Randle, they got Nas Reed in the paint. So the Lakers, most of the time, if they're going to have success in the playoffs, they're going to go small with Dorian Finney-Smith, Rui Hachimura, LeBron James. So it's going to be very interesting to see what they do. But shout out to the Los Angeles Lakers. So I'm looking at, the reports coming from Joe Von Bua or David Menem. So their opponent in round one could still be any of those three teams: Minnesota, Golden State Warriors, or the Denver Nuggets, depending on Sunday's results. So we're gonna have to stay notified, updated. I'll definitely let you know in the comment section. But good night for now. Also like the video so my channel can grow. I had to say it. It means a lot to me. Love you guys. I appreciate the support. And cheers, man.